Thank you for joining me for the 60-minute sun salutation yoga. Make sure you have enough space around you to move safely and comfortably. And we'll start with a standing meditation. Lining your feet up under your hips, tucking your hips up towards your ribs tucked down, taking your shoulders back, and then letting your body find that nice natural place to balance. Then breathing with your belly, inhaling into your belly, letting it expand. Exhaling, tucking your belly up, then in. We'll try to maintain this breath throughout class, but if you need to breathe more quickly at any point, feel free. If your mind wanders during class, just notice where your attention wanted to go, and then gently bring it back again to your body and your breath. Staying in those comfortable places. We don't want any sharp shooting pain or numbness as we flow. And if I suggest something that doesn't work for your body today, it's okay to break free and do whatever it is that you need. So inhaling into your belly, exhaling up, then in. A few more breaths. Good, and then engaging your legs and your buttocks nice and tight and strong. We want to maintain the strength in our core. Inhaling your arms up overhead, stretching back slightly. Exhale and fold. Inhaling halfway up. Exhale down and step back into a plank position. With your hands under your shoulders, inhaling at the top. Exhaling down. Inhale up to up and exhale to downward dog. And if you'd like to linger in downward dog for a little while, you can bend one knee and then the other. Stepping forward with the same leg you step back with when you're ready. Inhaling all the way up, stretching back, exhale, fold. Inhaling halfway up, exhaling down to a plank. Inhaling at the top, exhaling lower. Inhaling up to upward, exhaling to downward dog. And you can continue your flow at your own pace. If you'd like to go slower or faster at any point in time, feel free. And it's okay to continue with stepping in your sun salutations, or if you'd like to jump, feel free from your forward bend to jump both feet back into a plank. Keep your core nice and strong as you lower down to chaturanga. Your buttocks tight as you curl up into an upward dog or a sphinx, whatever upward bend you'd like to do. And as we go through our sun salutations, I'm going to suggest things to add in. It's entirely up to you if you'd like to add more movements in to your salutation or keep it simple. Remember to breathe with your belly. And this time when you come into a plank position, we're going to add a side plank. Turning to your side, maybe lifting your leg or using a light weight in your top hand if you like. Make sure your shoulders are back nice and strong, hips up nice and high. And it's okay to do your right side and your left side, and then continue with your salutation. Remember to engage your buttocks as you stretch back, arching your back. As your body warms up, you may get to be moving a little more deeply into positions. Feel free, as long as your body feels comfortable, to go a little deeper into your forward bends or your upward bends. And we're going to add in, at the end of this next salutation, we're going to add a thunderbolt or chair pose. Weights will be optional, so continuing with your salutation, flowing through your side planks, keeping your hips nice and high. Lowering to chaturanga, engaging your buttocks as you curl up, exhaling to downward dog. And then this time when you jump forward or step forward, you can hold your weights if you like, lifting your arms up, and as you squat down, make sure you can wiggle your toes so you know your knees are in a good place. And then continuing with your salutation. Make sure you wiggle your toes when you squat down in thunderbolt. If you need to take a water break anytime, feel free. The muscles should be getting nice and warm. A little deeper into your forward folds. Deeper into your back bends if it's comfortable. And on this next salutation at the end again, we're going to add on, after our thunderbolt, we'll add a warrior 3. So remember when you're in thunderbolt to make sure you can wiggle your toes. Keeping your buttocks nice and tight when you're bending your back. So after your downward dog, lifting your arms up to thunderbolt, squatting down, and keeping just this little softness in your knee. Straightening your legs, stretching one leg behind you. You can move your arms out in front if you like, or anywhere they're comfortable going. And again, you can do your right leg and your left leg. Try to keep your shoulders lifting upward. And then inhale all the way up into a back bend and continuing your salutation. And then if you'd like, on this next salutation, when you come into a downward dog, you can lift one leg. So as you stretch back into downward dog, keep lifting one leg in the air, try to keep your head and shoulders centered, and you can lift your leg in whatever direction you like. Maybe stretching it back behind you, but again, keeping your head and shoulders centered so they're not twisting. And we'll add in again. So this time after your downward dog, you've lifted one leg. You can swing that leg forward by your hands into a lunge. And then if you'd like to twist your upper body, reaching your right arm up in the air, and then your left arm up in the air, keeping your back leg as straight as you can. Then stepping that leg back, you can trade sides, bringing the other leg forward. And then continuing with your downward dog and stepping or jumping forward into your thunderbolt. Make sure you can wiggle your toes. Lifting your leg up into warrior 3 if you like. Shoulders lifting nice and high. Moving your arms out wider or out front. Engaging your buttocks as you stretch up and back.
How can you see into my eyes like open doors, leading you down into my core, where I become so numb without a soul. My spirit sleeping somewhere cold until you find it there and lead it back home. Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. Bid my blood to run before I come undone. Save me from the nothing I've become. Now that I know what I'm without, you can just leave me. Breathe into me, make me real. Bring me tonight. Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. Bid my blood to run before I come undone. Save me from the nothing I've become. Frozen inside without your touch, without your love, darling. Only you, all this time I can't believe I couldn't see. Kept in the dark, but you were there in front of me. I've been sleeping 1,000 years, it seems. Got to open my eyes to everything. Without thought, without a voice, without a soul. So let me die here. Lost myself in more. Bring me to. Wake me up inside. I can't wake up. Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. Wake me up. Bid my blood to run. I can't wake up before I come undone.
And on this next salutation, after you've brought your leg forward into a lunge, you can lift both hands up into the air, stretching up into a warrior. Or if you'd like to drop your back knee down, stretching up higher. Feel free to play around with your warrior. Find out what feels good for your body. If you'd like to continue with your salutations, feel free. Or if you'd like to join me in crow pose, balancing on your arms, you can squat down with your hands between your feet. Then bring your knees up a little bit higher in the backs of your arms, above your elbows. And bending your arms a little, it's like you're sitting on your arms. Try to lift your toes off the floor. And just take your time. Keep trying. Every attempt, you're strengthening your core. A little bit longer. Good, and then resting your feet down. And all the way up, we're going to move into a warrior flow. So stepping one leg back, remember weights in your hands are optional. Stretching your arms up, facing your hips and your chest forward, inhaling as you stretch up, exhale and bow down. Inhaling up again to warrior one, exhale and open your arms in warrior two. Inhaling your front arm up in peaceful warrior, and exhaling back. And then when you bring your back leg forward, you can take a moment to balance in any way you like, keeping your standing leg just a little bit of a bend in the knee. And then trading sides, inhaling up, exhale and fold, inhaling up, exhale and open to warrior two, inhaling your front arm up to peaceful warrior, and exhaling back. Inhaling up to standing, balancing, maybe taking your leg behind you in warrior three again. And trading sides at your own pace. Inhaling up, exhale and fold. Inhaling up, exhale. Maybe try twisting the opposite direction, which may feel a little awkward, but you'll get a nice stretch down through your back leg. Okay. And when you're balancing, feel free to play around with balancing, maybe crossing your arms and legs in eagle pose. If you're going to do tree pose, make sure you don't lean your foot against your knee, either below your knee or above your knee.
Touch the sound of silence, and in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs and voices never shared, and no one dared disturb the sound of silence. Fool said I, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell and echoed in the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. And the sign flashed out its warning, and the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words on the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, and whispered in the sound of silence.
And then coming into a seated position with your legs stretched out in front, we're going to move on to some stretching. And so then inhaling your arms and chest up, exhale and fold. Good. And then adjusting your back, you can inhale and tilt your belly forward, exhale and stretch your low back away. Holding onto your legs wherever it's comfortable. If you can reach down to your feet, it's okay to flex your feet or point your toes. If you'd like to massage the backs of your legs to help them loosen up as you stretch, keep trying to tilt your belly towards your thighs. And then if you'd like to grab onto your feet, or if you have a towel or something you'd like to wrap around your feet to help to pull back on your feet, flexing them more, stretching your calves. You can adjust your shoulders, wiggling left and right, maybe taking your shoulder back farther, whatever feels nice. Breathing with your belly and letting your body relax and stretch. Bringing your left knee in, with your knee down on the floor. We're going to stretch toward one leg at a time. So taking your belly down towards your right leg, holding on to your leg, keep tilting your belly forward. Any little micro adjustments you'd like to do, left or right, or if you'd like to twist and reach overhead towards your toes. And breathe with your belly. Let your body relax and stretch, softening into it. And try twisting the other way. So the opposite arm, your left arm is on your leg. And finding what your body needs. Your muscles should be nice and warm, so relax and soften. And trading sides. And adjusting so your belly is facing your leg, tilting your belly down, and adjusting yourself in whatever ways feel good. Breathe and relax. Twisting to reach overhead or twisting the other way. And then stretching both legs out, nice and wide. And again, adjusting your hips, adjusting your legs, so you can stretch them out as far as they'll go. And then taking your belly toward one leg at a time, and reaching the opposite hand over, stretching out, letting your hips loosen. And then pausing on one side when you're ready. And again, you can take your belly towards your thigh. You can twist a little bit farther. Working your legs out wider if you like. And then little micro movements or wiggles that help you loosen up but stretch farther. Trading sides when you're ready. And then coming to the center, maybe with your hands on your legs or out in front of you, and tilting your belly toward that space in front of you, letting your hips tilt, holding onto your legs and pulling down if you like. Check in with your body, make sure that your hips are relaxed, your legs are soft and stretching. Good, and coming back up, bringing your legs together. We'll bring the soles of our feet together, but keeping them farther away. So we're not going to tuck our feet in close like you would in butterfly. We're going to keep them farther out. Again, lifting your chest, your spine nice and tall, tilting forward, taking your belly toward that space. Again, letting your hips relax and soften down. Maybe twisting a little to the left or right. Pity, use your arms to help pull yourself forward more, as much as you're comfortable going. Softening your muscles and sitting up straight. We'll bring your feet in a little bit closer, still not all the way in tight like in butterfly. And with your chest high, twisting to the left and twisting to the right. Letting your hips twist with you. And then when you're ready, tilting forward again. It's okay to rest your arms on your legs. If that feels good, to help them open up farther. And relaxing your hips. Maybe using your arms to help pull you forward or twist left or right. Finding what your body needs. Good, and coming up to sitting, tucking your feet in all the way into butterfly. Nice and tight. And again, you can twist to left. Letting your hips twist with you. And twist to the right. And let your hips shift in the same direction that you're twisting. And then back into center. And tilting forward. Maybe wiggling forward and back a little, circling your torso, letting your hips loosen up. And releasing, picking your knees up, picking load them in for a moment, maybe rocking, if that feels nice. Breathe with your belly. And then stretching one leg out and across the other leg over, lifting your chest nice and high, and then wrapping the opposite arm around your knee. So that your right knee, you want your left arm around it, the other hand behind you. Keeping your chest up, let a twist start in your hips and work your way up, twisting all the way up into your head. And softening into it. And if you'd like to put your elbow on the outside of your knee, twisting your upper back more, feel free. It's okay to keep your hand down, stretching through your hips and glutes into your low back, finding what your body needs right now. And back to center, we'll trade sides, bring the other leg in. Sit up nice and straight and tall. Hug your knee toward the opposite shoulder and twist. Again, letting that twist start in your hips and work your way all the way up. Maybe putting your elbow on the outside of your knee, twisting your upper back more. Back to center, releasing. And then we're going to turn onto our hands and knees. Your hands under your shoulders and knees under your hips. Inhaling your belly down in cow, and then exhale your back up in cat. Flowing with your breath. Inhaling your belly down. Exhale and stretch your back out. Letting your hips tilt with you. Good. Let your shoulders stretch. Let your shoulders contract. And walking your hands in front, keeping your hips up nice and high. Stretching your chest down in down puppy. With your arms reaching out in front, it's okay to keep your palms down towards the floor. You can turn your palms to face each other or up toward the ceiling, letting your chest stretch downward. Breathing with your belly, exhaling up and in. Okay. And then back up onto your hands and knees. And coming up onto your knees, we're going to lean back into camel. So it's okay to turn your toes under so your heels are up higher, and reaching your arms back towards your heels. Keep your buttocks nice and tight. If you can't reach your heels, that's fine. Stretching your arms back behind you. If it's easy to reach your heels, you can flatten your feet. Keeping your buttocks tight, letting your chest lift upward. Try not to lean back on your feet. You want your chest to be lifting up. Your shoulders stretching back. Make sure your neck is comfortable. Good. And then releasing, we're going to bend down in child's pose. And it's okay to have your hands by your side. Maybe underneath your forehead, or up on your back, or wherever feels nice or needed right now. Breathe with your belly, letting your body soften. Maybe taking your knees wider. Good, and then turning over onto your back. We're going to come onto one side, and then bringing one heel in towards your buttock, stretching the front of one leg at a time. And you want to keep your heel behind your buttock, not coming up beside you, to keep your knee in a safe position. And then if you'd like to lean back on your foot, feel free. Again, make sure your heel's under your buttock, and then you can lean your back as far back as you're comfortable going. Make sure your knee doesn't get any twerks or any tension in it that's uncomfortable. And if you'd like to stretch both legs at the same time, you can come up onto sitting on your heels, stretching back in hero pose. And again, going as far as you're comfortable going. And if you're back farther, remember to keep your heels underneath your buttocks and take your belly down toward the floor. Aim to keep your knees close together. And let yourself soften down. Or trading to the other side if you'd like to stretch just one leg at a time. Good, and then adjusting onto your back, stretching your arms out to your sides. You can bring one knee in at a time. And then with that knee in, it's okay to circle your ankle, taking your knee across your body toward the opposite side. And then moving your bent leg out wider. Take some time and find out where you need to be to relax your hip. And circling your ankle can help massage throughout your leg, up into your hips and your buttocks and your low back, depending on where your tension is. So spend time in those places that need it, relaxing and stretching, softening down. If you'd like to rotate your leg like in figure 4, you can pull in on your ankle, pushing out on your thigh or towards your knee if you like. Taking your foot towards the floor. And play around with your leg, finding where it needs to be. Maybe taking the sole of your foot up toward the ceiling and your knee up by your side in a half-happy baby. If you want, you can try putting your foot on the floor, walking a bit wider, rotating your knee down towards the floor, in and out. And looking for those places that need attention, need loosening up. And trading legs, taking your time on this side and finding what you need. Circling your ankle, hugging your knee close if you like, hugging across your body toward the opposite side. Maybe taking your knee out wider. rotating your leg like figure 4, pulling in on your ankle, pushing out on your knee or your thigh if you like. Taking the sole of your foot up toward the ceiling in happy baby. Putting your foot on the floor, walking it out wider, taking your knee down and out. And letting your hips loosen up. Good, and then bringing both knees in, taking them to one side. Your arms spread wide. You can slide your top leg a little farther if you like. And trading sides when you're ready. Try to get both shoulders down on the floor, getting a nice stretch through your arm, your side, and your leg. A little cameo from my puppy babe. And trading sides. Good, and then getting ready for the relaxation. So for Shavasana, make sure your body is comfortable, using support under your knees or anywhere else if you like. Adjusting your low back down, shoulders underneath you. And let your body be soft, breathing with your belly. Let your feet and your legs become soft and resting heavily on the surface and deep inside. Your hips and pelvis, buttocks and low back, soft and resting. Your spine and back, heavy and soft. Your sides and belly, your chest and organs, soft and heavy, flowing with breath. Let your neck and face and head, your eyes and jaw soften down your shoulders and arms to your wrists and hands, fingers and thumbs, soft and heavy. breathing with your belly. And with each exhale, letting yourself soften deeper and deeper down. Wiggling your fingers and toes, stretching out if you like, letting your body wake up as much or as little as you want. And thank you very much. Namaste.